guys, good morning or maybe afternoon. How you feeling today? How are you feeling today? Just like every day, do you have a goal today? Did you make a goal? And how are you feeling and what do you plan to explain about how that feeling is? Like today, I couldn't pick from here. Today I'm pretty much, I feel pretty happy today because I'm with you and we're going to be talking about 3-digit addition. So whenever we're doing our math, I get pretty excited. But I hope today you're having a good start to your day and you actually made a goal today. Friends, every morning when you're doing your math or every afternoon when you're doing your math, I want you to always do a visit on your clock, okay? I want you to do a practice on your clock. I want you to make sure that you're putting those time in there. Have someone check with you at home as well. So let's always assume that every day is a good day to do a clock and try to sit there and tell the time with the analog. Right now, I'm going to need for you to get out a whiteboard, your whiteboard and your marker, okay? We're going to do a visit on 3-digit addition. Most of the work this week that you're working on is going to be with 3-digit addition, not subtraction yet. So we're going to be locking in this 3-digit addition. The big important thing about that is you're using place value understanding to add and subtract. So right now, we're just using it to add. So friends, I have one example here. It's called showing all totals. So the problem reads, are you reading it with me? 174 plus 352. I could make that into a story problem if I wanted to. I had 174 red beads and 352 blue beads. How many beads do I have in all? So friends, if I wanted to do this method, show all totals, would you do that at home with me? So for the show all totals, let's do that together, all right? When we're doing the show all totals, I'm going to start in my hundreds place. I hope that you guys recognize that when you're writing these two numbers, that you're putting your tens under your tens and your ones under your ones. You understand where they live. So let's make sure we have that on our board. Showing all totals. 100 plus 300. I hear ya. That would be 400. Let's go to our tens. I have 70 plus 50. So my friends, let's remember, if we know what 7 plus 5 is, that's right, that's 12. That means if I have 7 tens and I have 5 tens, I then have, 12 tens. That's important for us to use this knowledge to understand that. So now 70 plus 50 is 120. And then I have 4 ones and 2 ones. I hope you guys put down 6. Now friends, if you've noticed, I put all my totals right below. And I lined them up. And I find that to be important because I'm talking about place value. That understanding is powerful in this new understanding. So 6 plus 0 and 0, 0 tens plus 2 tens, and 400 plus 100, 500. How many of you got that? That is showing all totals. So friends, we got the show all totals. Who can recall when we talk about new groups below? Please put now on your whiteboard this problem again. And let's do it now by using the new groups below. Again, these are a method that you choose when you're adding 3-digit numbers. You can choose the method that works for you. So friends, now the new groups below. Again, I have 174 red beads and 352 blue beads and 174 red beads. I almost said and. I caught myself. Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to do the new groups below. So if I make a 10, I'm going to have that 10 sit on the bar. And if I make a new 100, I would put it on that bar. That helps me keep track of my tens and hundreds. So here we go, my friends. Do you have this on your board? Great. I'm going to start with my ones. I always do, especially when I'm trying to see if I'm making new tens and hundreds. 4 ones plus 2 ones, pretty comfortable. We know that's a 6. 70 plus 50. Again, we can use our understanding of 7 plus 5, which is 12. We use that understanding when we're talking about 7 tens and 5 tens. We then have 12 tens, 120. Oh, by gum, by golly, look what happened here. I did make a 100. So if I make a 100, I'm going to make sure I leave my tens behind. I have a 100 with 2 tens. That's 120. So I'm going to leave my 2 tens. I'm going to bring my 100 right here on that bar. That tells me it belongs in the 100s because I'm putting my new groups, my new 100, below. 100 plus 300 plus another 100. You said it, 526. That's the new groups below. How many of you are getting that at home? All right, friends, we know that there's another one. New groups below. You know her best friend is the other guy. New groups above. So friends, I'll hang these here. So now we got new groups above. If we have new groups above, it's the same concept as new groups below. Instead, we're keeping track of, did I make an extra 10 or did I make a new 100? That's why we're keeping track of them that way. Here we go, friends. 4 plus 2. Do you have this problem, first of all, on your board? I should wait for you. 174 red beads, and I have 352 blue beads. How many beads do I have in all? I could have said donuts, but I don't want to be crazy, guys. That could just be too many donuts. So do you have this on your board? I hope so. Here we go. 4 plus 2, pretty comfortable. We've all agreed that that will be a 6. Again, we have 7 tens and 5 tens. We're going to go back to that understanding. Because we know 7 plus 5 is 12, we use that when we have 7 tens plus 5 tens. And that gives us 12 tens. I'm going to make a picture. Well, I'm going to wait for the next one. I'm just going to say, again, we're going to revisit this on our next one with a visual. We'll stay with the above. So I have made a 100 here. I have made a new 100. I have 2 tens, 0 ones. So I'm going to leave my 2 tens here, but I'm going to put my 100 now above. Are you guys agreeing with me at home? I hope you're doing this. I think you are. I think this is getting to be far more comfortable. And then we know a 100, 100, and 300. You bet that would be 500. Now at home, if somebody's saying 1 plus 1 plus 3, please remind them. Because you're a mathematician. That's me. You are a mathematician. You know that that's not a 1. We want to say that language 100. We want to use that language tens and ones. It helps us. It makes it very solid, that math-grounded understanding that that is not a 5. That's a 500. And that's our place value understanding that's going to carry us through when we start doing this with subtraction. So friends, our last one, and this is the same problem. Can you do this one at home as well? Let's do it with a proof drawing. So again, you're going to take this same problem, but this time I want you to do it as a proof drawing. And the reason why we're doing all these different methods is so that you have a method to choose from. Which method's going to work for you? Are you going to do all the totals? Awesome. Are you going to do the new groups above? Fine. Are you going to do the new groups below? That's really your choice. But you want to pick a method that works for you right now. That's what some of this work is about on the pages you're receiving at home. And also that you should be practicing with at home. So friends, our last one is a proof drawing. And it's okay to use this as well. Many of you are like, Mrs. Seitz, I feel pretty comfortable. It's all happening in my head. Great. But can you do it as a proof drawing? Just try it. Maybe you want to show your parents how you know how to do that. And maybe this is the most comfortable one for you. So friends, if I'm going to make a proof drawing of these two numbers, I'm going to use my quick 100. for that, and then 7 tens, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. My 4 ones, which are always, those are my ones. So now I'm going to go to 3 hundreds. So I know again I have 10 tens in each one of these boxes. 10 tens, 10 tens, 10 tens. That's why we just simply go, oh, that's a 100 box. 5 tens, those are loose. 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I counted by tens, but I can also count that I have 5 tens. And then 2 ones. And friends, here is my visual. This is a powerful place to be as well. So here we go. 4 and 2. Did I make a new 10? Nope. I just have 6. But here we go. I'm going to take my 70 and I'm going to go 80, 90, 100. Friends, this is my proof drawing showing. I hope you at home as well. There's my 100. I made a 100. And you see my extra 2 tens? They just hang out in the tens place. So that would be a 20. And now I can count up my 100s. 100, 200, 300, 400. This is a 100. 500. Friends, I'm also showing you my expanded notation. Place value understanding. Again, my answer is 526. You are going to choose which method works for you at home, friends. I hope you practiced with me. Ask your parents to give you a couple of 3-digit addition ones to practice with. Also, please work on the pages that have that in lessons that we've been working on. I love ya. Have a great day. Mathematician, that's me.